Back, it's a vote that could be just weeks away.
Yeah, a rally today not just to legalize marijuana, but to regulate the millions in dollars in revenue it would create for the state.
News 12's Doug Gaughran has more.
Pass the MRTA.
They're from different groups but have the same goal, getting recreational use of marijuana legal in our state.
It's way past time.
What appears to be the biggest sticking point in Albany right now is not whether to legalize it, but how to spend the hundreds of millions of dollars in tax revenues the state is expected to collect. These advocates say much of it should go to communities hit hardest by drug use and what they consider targeted enforcement of drug laws.
The war on drugs have disproportionately affected Black and brown communities. When we look at Long Island, we know it's segregated. We know certain communities have been affected more than others, and so this is just one way to repair that harm.
Really now?
But those in the drug addiction field say this is the worst time to legalize marijuana. Anthony Rizzuto of the Seafield Center says many people are turning to alcohol and drugs to alleviate stress caused by the pandemic. Legalizing pot now, he says, will likely increase drug abuse.
Many of the patients that I've treated over the years who have used cocaine, heroin, some of the what we would call harder drugs, I would say a very, very high percentage of them, marijuana was a part of their story.
If that's what they're concerned about, unfortunately that ship has sailed. We have way too many people self-medicating because we don't have a social safety net in place to give them what they need in times of trouble.
Some lawmakers are pushing for a separate bill on the issue of legalizing marijuana, and they're pushing for a vote on it as soon as possible. Others say the issue should be part of the overall state budget. If that's where it ends up, a vote would take place at the end of the month. In Hauppauge, Doug Gaughran, News 12 Long Island.
Another sticking point in the proposed bill is making sure law enforcement has the ability to detect whether people driving are under the influence of marijuana. So, are you in favor of legalizing recreational marijuana? We asked the question on Twitter. You see the results here. More than 71% of you say yes. Just about 22.5% say no. Nearly 6% still not sure about this. You can still weigh in on the News 12 Long Island Twitter page.